Stoicism, a school of Hellenistic philosophy founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, has significantly shaped the way many think about virtue, reason, and the natural world. This philosophy emphasizes the development of personal ethics informed by a system of logic and views on the natural world. One of the most influential Stoic philosophers is Epictetus, who, despite being born into slavery, rose to become one of the most profound thinkers in Western philosophy. Epictetus's teachings have resonated through the ages, offering wisdom on how to live a life of virtue and tranquility despite external circumstances. His works, particularly the Enchiridion and the Discourses, provide practical guidance on dealing with life's challenges and focusing on what truly matters. This video delves into the life, teachings, and enduring legacy of Epictetus, illustrating why his philosophy remains relevant today. Epictetus was born around 50 AD in Hierapolis, Phrygia, in present-day Turkey. His early life was marked by hardship. He was born a slave and lived much of his early years in bondage. The details of his early life are sparse, but it is known that he was owned by Epictetus, a wealthy freedman who served as a secretary to the Roman Emperor Nero. Despite his status as a slave, Epictetus was allowed to pursue his education and was exposed to Stoic philosophy, which would become the foundation of his thinking. His master, Epictetus, granted him a degree of intellectual freedom, which allowed Epictetus to study under the Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus. Under Rufus's mentorship, Epictetus honed his philosophical insights and developed a deep understanding of Stoicism. Eventually, Epictetus gained his freedom and began teaching philosophy in Rome. His lectures attracted a wide audience, and he quickly gained a reputation as a formidable philosopher. However, in 93 AD, the Emperor Domitian expelled all philosophers from Rome, and Epictetus moved to Nicopolis in Greece, where he established a school of philosophy. It was here that his teachings were transcribed by his pupil, Arrian, resulting in the Discourses and the Enchiridion. Epictetus's philosophy centers around the concept of control and the importance of focusing on what lies within our power. His teachings are both practical and profound, offering a roadmap for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. Dichotomy of control. One of Epictetus's most significant contributions to Stoic philosophy is the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between what we can control and what we cannot. According to Epictetus, we have control over our own actions, thoughts, and feelings, but not over external events or the actions of others. He emphasized that understanding and accepting this dichotomy is essential for inner peace and resilience. Epictetus taught that we should focus on our own responses and attitudes rather than trying to change external circumstances. By doing so, we can maintain our tranquility and avoid unnecessary suffering. This principle is encapsulated in the opening lines of the Enchiridion. Some things are up to us and some are not up to us. Our opinions are up to us and our impulses, desires, aversions. In short, whatever is our own doing. Our bodies are not up to us, nor our possessions, our reputations, or our public offices, or whatever is not our own doing. Role of philosophy in daily life. For Epictetus, philosophy was not merely a theoretical discipline, but a practical guide for living. He believed that philosophy should be applied to daily life to help individuals navigate challenges and live virtuously. Epictetus encouraged his students to practice self-discipline, rational thinking, and emotional resilience. He saw philosophy as a tool for achieving eudaimonia, or a flourishing life, through the cultivation of virtue. Importance of virtue and character. Epictetus placed a strong emphasis on virtue, viewing it as the highest good and the key to a meaningful life. He argued that external goods such as wealth, health, and reputation are indifferent. They do not contribute to genuine happiness. Instead, true happiness comes from developing a virtuous character and living in accordance with nature. Virtue for Epictetus involves acting in harmony with reason and maintaining a moral compass regardless of external circumstances. He believed that individuals should strive to be just, courageous, temperate, and wise, as these virtues lead to a fulfilling and tranquil life. Practical wisdom and application. Epictetus was a practical philosopher who believed in the application of wisdom to everyday situations. He taught that individuals should reflect on their actions and decisions and continually strive to align them with their philosophical principles. This involves examining one's own thoughts and behaviors, identifying areas for improvement, and making conscious efforts to live virtuously. One of the practical exercises he advocated was the practice of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. This involves mentally preparing for potential challenges and setbacks, which helps to build resilience and maintain equanimity in the face of adversity. By anticipating difficulties, individuals can better manage their reactions and stay committed to their principles. Epictetus' teachings are primarily known through two works, the Enchiridion and the Discourses, both compiled by his student Arrian. These texts provide a comprehensive overview of his philosophy and offer practical advice for living a Stoic life. Overview of the Enchiridion. The Enchiridion, also known as the Handbook, is a concise compilation of Epictetus' teachings. It serves as a manual for Stoic living, offering clear and actionable guidance on how to navigate life's challenges. The text covers a range of topics, including the dichotomy of control, the importance of focusing on one's own actions, and the need for rational thinking. One of the central themes of the Enchiridion is the idea that our judgments and reactions determine our happiness. Epictetus emphasizes the importance of maintaining a rational and objective perspective and not allowing external events to disturb our inner peace. He advises individuals to detach themselves from external outcomes and focus on their own virtuous behavior. Examination of the Discourses. The Discourses is a more extensive collection of Epictetus' lectures, recorded by Arrian over several years. This work provides a deeper insight into Epictetus' philosophy and covers a wide range of topics in greater detail. The Discourses are organized into 4 books, each addressing different aspects of Stoic thought and practical wisdom. In the Discourses, Epictetus delves into issues such as the nature of good and evil, the importance of self-discipline, and the role of fate and providence. He also discusses the value of education, the responsibilities of citizenship, and the importance of maintaining a harmonious relationship with others. The Discourses are rich with anecdotes and examples, making the teachings accessible and relatable. Key passages and their interpretations. Several key passages from the Enchiridion and the Discourses illustrate the core principles of Epictetus' philosophy. 1. On control and acceptance. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This passage emphasizes the importance of focusing on our own responses rather than external events. 2. on virtue and happiness. No man is free who is not master of himself. Here, Epictetus highlights the connection between self-mastery, virtue, and true freedom. 3. On rational thinking. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. This passage underscores the role of rational thinking in maintaining inner peace. 4. On practical wisdom. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus encourages individuals to set clear intentions and take deliberate actions to achieve their goals. 5. On facing adversity. Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. This passage reflects the Stoic belief that challenges reveal our true character and provide opportunities for growth. Epictetus's teachings have had a profound impact on many notable figures throughout history, shaping both ancient and modern thought. Influence on Marcus Aurelius. One of the most prominent figures influenced by Epictetus was the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius frequently references Epictetus's teachings and applies Stoic principles to his own life and role as a leader. Epictetus's emphasis on virtue, rationality, and self-control resonated deeply with Marcus Aurelius, who sought to embody these ideals in his governance and personal conduct. Impact on early Christian thinkers. Epictetus's ideas also found resonance among early Christian thinkers who appreciated his emphasis on virtue, humility, and the importance of inner transformation. Although Stoicism and Christianity differ in many respects, there are significant overlaps in their ethical teachings. Early Christian writers such as Origen and Augustine drew on Stoic concepts to articulate their own theological and moral frameworks. Modern interpretations and relevance. In modern times, Epictetus's philosophy has been embraced by a diverse range of thinkers and practitioners. His teachings have influenced various fields, including psychology, self-help, and leadership. The principles of Stoicism, particularly the dichotomy of control and the importance of rational thinking, have been integrated into contemporary psychological practices such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Prominent figures such as Viktor Frankl, the Austrian psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, have acknowledged the influence of Stoic philosophy on their work. Frankl's logotherapy, which emphasizes finding meaning in suffering and taking responsibility for one's own life, echoes many of Epictetus's ideas. Epictetus's teachings continue to be relevant and impactful in the modern world. His emphasis on focusing on what we can control, maintaining inner peace, and living virtuously provides valuable guidance for navigating the complexities of contemporary life. Application of Epictetus's teachings in contemporary life. In today's fast-paced and often stressful world, Epictetus's advice to focus on what lies within our control and to accept what we cannot change is particularly pertinent. By cultivating a Stoic mindset, individuals can develop greater resilience, emotional stability, and a sense of purpose. Practices such as mindfulness and self-reflection, which are central to Epictetus's philosophy, are widely recognized for their mental health benefits. Influence on modern psychological practices. Epictetus's teachings have had a significant impact on modern psychological practices, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT, developed by Aaron Beck and Albert Ellis, focuses on identifying and challenging irrational beliefs and cognitive distortions. This approach is rooted in the Stoic idea that our thoughts and perceptions shape our emotional responses and behaviors. By encouraging individuals to reframe their thinking and adopt a more rational perspective, CBT helps to alleviate anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. Examples of modern figures, influenced by Epictetus. Many contemporary thinkers and leaders have drawn inspiration from Epictetus's philosophy. For instance, former US President Bill Clinton has cited Epictetus as one of his favorite philosophers. Clinton has spoken about how reading the Enchiridion helped him navigate the challenges of his presidency and maintain a sense of perspective and inner calm. Similarly, Ryan Holiday, a modern writer and media strategist, has popularized Stoic philosophy through his books and teachings. Holiday's works, such as The Obstacle is the Way and The Daily Stoic, draw heavily on Epictetus's ideas and provide practical advice for applying Stoic principles in everyday life. Epictetus, a former slave turned influential philosopher, has left an indelible mark on the history of thought. His teachings on the dichotomy of control, the importance of virtue, and the application of philosophy to daily life continue to resonate with individuals seeking wisdom and guidance in the modern world. Through his works, the Enchiridion and the Discourses, Epictetus has provided a timeless manual for living a life of purpose and tranquility. Epictetus's legacy endures not only in the philosophical traditions he helped shape, but also in the practical applications of his teachings in fields such as psychology and self-help. His insights into human nature and the pursuit of virtue remain as relevant today as they were in ancient times, offering a beacon of wisdom for those striving to navigate the complexities of contemporary life. In conclusion, the enduring relevance of Epictetus's philosophy lies in its profound simplicity and practical applicability. By focusing on what we can control, cultivating inner virtue, and approaching life with rationality and resilience, we can find meaning and fulfillment regardless of external circumstances. Epictetus's teachings remind us that true freedom and happiness are found not in the external world, but within our own minds and hearts. That's it for this video. I hope you found some value in this little story. If you're interested in more stories like this one, leave a comment down below. Please like and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you can see when we upload. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.